Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I like to say, call Halalim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim out there, spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp.
The brother Matakala.
Yeah, man, and me and the brother was just going into, because we see a lot, man. We run into a lot of interesting people, and they know they not talking to regular men. Even us just, being out here in this world, man. And we was just talking about, even like how they was with the lady in the store, the older couple. These, we run into a lot of people, man, in the line of work we do, man. That's not of our nation, It's crazy, man, that after all these atrocities, he's still thinking something here after this form, man. Hey, man, the book of Lamentations, the 4th chapter and the 21st verse says, rejoice and be glad. Matter of fact, let me get this, man. Let me get this, man, because ain't nothing happening after this, man. And he knows that. And what's going on in the world, they know it'll never be any turning back. Say something like that.
That's right, man, because the scriptures say that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Not may be killed with the sword, not might be killed with the sword, must be killed with the sword.
And that's why they want to weaponize the scriptures, man. And ultimately remove anything scriptural, man.
That's right.
This world is every person, everybody under the vibration that ain't under the elect is of the Antichrist, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The brother said at the beginning of the video that it ain't nothing for E in the future, and I'll humbly beg to differ and say that it ain't shit for E right now.
No,
because guess
not at
what?
all.
You can't enjoy nothing without glory, man. And these heathens got shame for glory.
They call it white guilt.
E in particular got shame for glory. We was clearing out the bar today, and one of these Edomite bitches tried to cop an attitude and tried to say she owns some property, throwing it in my face. I told her, you don't own nothing, man. All of this land is stolen. You're a thief.
And the Edomite woman vouched for him.
Clowns, man. And
this place is through, man.
And see, you gotta understand something, man. And this is why I say that he don't got nothing in it. Right now, he don't got nothing.
He don't.
In 1950, man, not just for what transpired today, but just for the way that me and this brother live our life, we'd have been dismembered and spread around America, man, via postcard.
We say it all the time, man. So this shows a transition of power that we can even condemn these people. That's why the Lord said that he will put the breath of life in them. All right, when you go to book Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, it goes into that. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, and the 1st verse, it go to that.
That's right.
All right, this is what that fear.
That's right.
Falling upon them which they so greatly look upon. This is that revelation. All right, when he said the 2 prophets tormented them, the breath of life is in them.
That's right.
All right, after they were dead, now we coming back, and that's why we condemn these people, man. This place is finished.
Hey, man, and see, one thing that you got to understand is, and this is why we know that it's Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai that has put this in the earth, because these Edomites have been in charge the same way that they've been in charge since they got in charge in the 1400s in the Renaissance. And really, when they got fully in charge was after the Bolshevik Revolution and after the Cavalier Revolution in England, the English Revolution or English Civil War. That's when they really flushed Jake out of Europe completely, and everybody that was a nigga was pretty much in bondage if they didn't get left in Africa. So, and a lot of them niggas in Africa was in bondage too. So, you got to understand, he's been in the same power seat this whole time. What in your right mind would make you step off of being all the way in power like you were in the antebellum South, except for the Lord putting the spirit on you to do it? That don't even make sense to me, because when the kingdom comes, you niggas gonna be slaves until you not here no more.
That's right.
And the only reason that the heathens is going to be able to be free is because their infractions aren't as great as yours. So justice requires that we set them free. But see, you not playing with justice, E. You don't believe in none of that shit. So what's your excuse for pulling it back and acting like a bitch now? The excuse is that the Lord is making you do that.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say he who received judgment without mercy, who had no mercy. And this man had no mercy. He forsaken the brother and the covenant. Hey, the Lord said he'll have war with Amalek forever. How about that?
That's right.
Google that and type in KJB and type in Great Millstone. And you see that we condemning this man. All right, these Lamentations. What you gonna say?
As far as Amalek, man, they cooked, man. The Elder Apostle Gabar did a video just today talking about how these a portion of the video was about how Amalek don't even deal with the Torah or any of the scriptures, man. They dealing with the Talmud exclusively, and they don't make any bones or gripes about it, man.
That's right.
So it's over with for them. And they've been adding to the word, taking away from the word, and doing all kind of ungodly shit, claiming to be the people of the Lord. So absolutely, it's gonna be war forever with them niggas, man.
This is not Revelation, Salaki. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make naked. The Salaki, thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So it's going to be our turn. He said the punishment is accomplished. So like the brother just said a little bit earlier, man, it already sucks to be an Edomite. That's why Sirach 10:8 in the Apocrypha, it tells you in Ecclesiasticus 10:8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches gotten by the sea, the kingdom was translated from one nation to another.
That's right.
The scriptures say that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. It's that you don't have anything after this, man.
That's right.
We have everything after this.
And really, you never had nothing, man. The scriptures also say, and I'm just roughly paraphrasing this because I don't remember exactly how it goes, but the scriptures pretty much say, like, if you can get glory in a lower state.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, go ahead and get that, because I don't really like doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. It's a rock.
Because at the end of the day, man, like I said, he really ain't been able to enjoy nothing, man. The only time he could enjoy something is when he fully had us in derision and he could just lie to get his glory. But now that that's not the case no more, and it's the age of information, man, you can't lie about this. And just to bring up another occurrence that happened in the job today, it was another Edomite woman that's a so-called teacher, and she acknowledged that she understood who was in Europe and who really ran Europe all the way up until the 1400s, and over the whole Europe all the way up until, like I said, the Bolshevik Revolution and Oliver Cromwell flushing all the Jake out of Europe, or out of the British Isles, excuse me. So there is no glory for that, man. All of you Edomites, you inherited lies, man.
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 10:31. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? All right? We honored in poverty, man. Everybody, we might, live in the places around rats and roaches, but everybody know we have the true riches. We have the true information. We have the true power source. We are the people of the Lord, man. All right, it says, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? Everybody wants to be a black man.
That's right.
Or Israelite male. Everybody wants to be. It said, he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? Nobody cares about Joe Biden, Donald Trump, the elites. Nobody even knows these people. They run the world.
That's right.
All right? Like, these couldn't be. Nobody cared about it. And when they found out all the unrighteous deeds of these pieces of shit, you wouldn't want to be known either.
Hey, man, and think about it. Just think about
it's our turn, man.
Salaki.
No, go ahead.
Think about how mentally defeating it is for you to be in charge and you to have your foot on somebody's neck, and the person whose foot you have on their neck is more happy than you are, and you got everything.
Tell me.
That's the life of E, man. He holding niggas back, holding niggas down. It's a nigga in the penitentiary right now that's happier than a fucking billionaire E.
Yep. And that's 100% truth.
Come on, man. It's a nigga right now that live in the projects that enjoys his life on a daily basis, man. And yeah, them niggas in folly, them niggas doing wickedness, but you got to understand how mentally defeating that is. Because when we get to the kingdom, man, he is not going to enjoy shit.
The worst thing he's going to not enjoy is not being E, man. Because that's what, it's only two. It's going to be a little different, man. And one of the differences is, see, in our captivity, we didn't know we was Israelites. You're going to know you're an Edomite, and you're going to have to wear that
every day
for 1,000 years. The Lord's time. Like,
every day.
A long time is the Lord's time. But them kingdom days going to be nice and lovely and long. Man.
It ain't going to be no, hopefully the days will be short, no flesh will be saved going on in the kingdom, man.
It's going to be some ass getting whooped, man.
Long days.
Ain't nothing coming after this, man. Nothing's coming after this. The Lord said it himself, man, that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Here's the faith and patience of the saints. These ain't words we made up.
That's right.
We didn't know about any of this. This is the prophecy. This is the spirit being put on them in the latter days, man. You don't have anything after this, man. Everything else happening, you know, like the brother said, all that hardcore bondage you had us in, that's not even slavery. That's
and it was niggas,
bondage.
It was niggas in hardcore bondage that was really enjoying their life, man. Think about that, man.
Hey, why you think they make them concepts, man? Them ain't. It was
niggas
you still
like
had the white
Samuel
woman
Jackson
going.
and Django.
You still had the white woman going off with the black man
in the cut,
man, risking all that. And like the Elder Malcolm always bring out, 1681, I think, when they made themselves so-called white.
That's right.
They put a lot of these laws in play because they was running off. The white women was running off with the Judite man
and going to be broke.
And the Native American man. So they had to create that concept of being white, having land, you know, guns, property, things of that matter. You've been finished, man.
Hey, and even
You've
when
been
they
fucking finished.
Even when they did that with the guns and the property and all of that, these Edomite women didn't stop going with Jake until it was completely made illegal. They was forsaking all lands, titles, wealth, anything to go be with Jake, man.
So here we is in 2021, man. Or so-called, whatever the fuck year it is, because everything is out of whack. But, man, this place is finished, man. All you brothers got to do is stay 10 toes down, man, and endure, man.
That's right.
Our time is coming. Yahweh Shai himself said, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I wouldn't have said it. Paraphrasing. We really gonna get our shot, man, and we doing a great, no matter what you're going through, you're doing one of the greatest things that could ever be done. You know, you're fighting one of the greatest fights that can ever be fought, man. And Yahweh Shai clearly shows us daily we winning, man.
That's right.
So with that being said, man, call Elohim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, and to the hopeful elect, I keep him out there, Shalom.
Bible Ball, Shalom.